第51页混合题型，二手衣买卖是环保行动还是绿色陷阱？
The unseen impact of secondhand clothing. The secondhand conundrum, a win-win gone wrong? Donating secondhand clothes to charity shops for resale can sound like a win-win for both consumers and the environment. However, the reality is more complex. While it offers a sustainable alternative to fast fashion, only 10 to 20% of donated garments meet the quality standards for resale. This leaves a serious problem. What happens to the remaining 80 to 90%? The dark side of second-hand exports. Unfortunately, these second-hand clothes often end up in developing countries in the global south, creating a new set of environmental burdens. When these unwanted textiles are transported to developing countries, they leave a trail of pollution in their wake since the journey involves long-haul travel and thus high levels of carbon emissions. Moreover, these countries often lack the infrastructure to dispose of them appropriately. Mountains of unusable clothes often result in open burning in streets, which releases harmful toxins into the air. Meanwhile, as these clothing items, often made from cheap synthetic materials, break down, they pollute waterways with microplastics. The hidden costs of recycling. Even when discarded clothes can be recycled, the process is rarely eco-friendly. Workers in recycling facilities in developing nations face health risks from exposure to hazardous chemicals and machinery used to shred old clothes into reusable yarn. Shifting towards sustainable fashion. Thankfully, there are a few useful strategies to eliminate these problems. First, investing a few extra dollars in higher quality clothes that last longer can keep personal clothing waste to a minimum. Second, when you no longer need an item of clothing, consider passing it on to a friend or a family member for continued use. By adopting more responsible consumption habits, we can work towards a more sustainable future for the fashion industry, one that prioritizes both environmental responsibility and worker safety.